peaceful Sunday evening in the quiet little town of Sunnydale, USA, when suddenly a huge flash of light barreled across the sky.
What's that?
It looks like a shooting star.
Boy, Suzie, that was awfully close. I think it landed on Farmer Johnson's wheat field. Come on, let's go see if we can find out what it was.
Wait, Bobby, are you sure we should? Maybe we should just go tell someone.
But Suzie, if we leave, we might not find it again. Come on, let's go. It landed over there in that field.
What is this mysterious ball of fire that has landed in Farmer Johnson's field? What will Bobby and Suzie find when they get there? Take good care, people of Earth. Your world may never be the same again.
Officer Smith, you have to come right away.
Hey there, young man, slow down a minute. What's the emergency?
It's old Farmer Johnson.
He's been eaten alive by a gross and disgusting monster.
Now wait just a minute, you two. Is this some sort of teenage prank?
No, sir. We saw it with our own 4 eyes. It was terrible.
Well, what was it? What did it look like? It was slimy and creepy.
And it didn't have any arms or legs, but it sucked old Farmer Johnson in with these jelly-like fillers and ate him whole. Then it started to grow. It grew bigger and bigger and bigger.
And just what were you two kids doing over there, old Farmer Johnson's place anyway? We were just out for a walk. We were watching the stars. We saw a flash of light, like a meteor shooting down from the sky, and landed in old Farmer Johnson's field. So we went to investigate.
Susie's right. We just wanted to see the meteor. But then we saw a hideous monster instead.
It looks like a giant amoeba with a big black nucleus and slimy ectoplasm.
You gotta believe her, officer. Suzie is a straight-A student. She knows what she's talking about. Come on. We gotta get back to the farm before the monster heads for town.
What is this unearthly monster that has descended upon our peaceful planet? Where has it come from? What does it want? Is Suzie really a straight-A student? The officers will soon discover that not even the most sophisticated arsenal of weapons can destroy or contain this creature. How can it be stopped? People of Earth, beware.
It was awful, Dr. Herman. That creature was alive. I beat it with a stick and threw rocks at it, but it just kept coming at me in this giant, slimy, morphing shape. It was horrifying. It had one strange black eye in the middle of its body. It looked and moved like jello with hairy feelers and stretched out to grab me. It was hideous, I tell you, hideous.
Get a hold of yourself, Officer Smith. You're becoming hysterical.
What is this horrifying creature that has come to consume the people of Earth? If the citizens of the small town of Sunnydale, USA discover the truth, mass hysteria will break out and spread throughout the country and around the world. Can the monster be stopped before it's too late?
What is it, Officer Jones? What happened? What did you see?
It was pitch black. I couldn't see anything. Then I heard a horrifying scream and headed towards it. Suddenly, something slimy and cold reached out and touched my arm. It tried to suck me in through its skin, but I managed to get away. It was the most frightening thing I've ever experienced.
Do you realize what this is? You have described a giant, man-eating amoeba, a single-celled being from another planet that has come to consume the people of Earth. And if this is a giant, man-eating amoeba, it will divide and multiply, growing bigger and bigger, and we will be unable to stop it. Our only hope is to somehow communicate with the creature. Then we may not only save the Earth, but unlock the mysteries of the universe as well.
But if we can't communicate with it, we'll be its next meal.
An amoeba has a very primitive brain called nucleus. We must try to communicate with this monster's nucleus before it's too late. Maybe we can use the universal language of hand signals. Come on!
These are the only first people to see the hideous one-celled monster. Will the creature's insatiable appetite soon swallow the entire population of the world? Or will the amoeba eat everyone in Sunnydale, USA? Decide it's full and go back to its own planet? Is this the end of the Earth as we know it? Don't miss the Amoeba. Coming this holiday to a theater near you.